enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern. Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He'll hit it! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, good interception. Well, he's got the ball glued to his feet. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Goes for goal! They've played it short. And he's made sure that that won't get through. That's great strength on the ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A real chance if he can get through. Cuts it out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Just brushed off the ball there. Back to the keeper and go again. Oh, that's nice. He's got a great leap! Goal! Inter! Inter Milan take the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Up to meet it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflex.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And we hit half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Inter just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Inter Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Had a shot! He's pulled, has a hit! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Away from immediate danger. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Rodri. And they win it back again. Hoists it forward. Driving on, a real charge here. Gets it back. Adriano. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, his instinct and the timing of his runs have proven fruitful, but they have to give him a harder time like that.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Crotone have the body language of condemned men on the way to defeat again. He's had a go! And he's done very well to deal with it. Plays it out to the wing. Hurls himself at it! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And time is up. Inter Milan, comfortable winners, a virtuoso display, utterly one-sided. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, tactically, they looked as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the extent they did, then there must be a pressure on the ball ahead of things. Otherwise, your whole system is going to break down. And I think there was a good discipline about what they did, really, in affecting that.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, a very good evening to you. It is great to have you along for this much-anticipated game, and of course we want to get through it as promptly as possibly we can, because, as you can see for yourself, there have been major weather issues today. The officials have made absolutely sure that it is safe, it's okay to go ahead. Nothing has been left to chance in terms of preparations. Those have been meticulous, and understandably, when you take into account these most testing of conditions, all of the efforts to ensure this game is played under normal conditions have been carried out, and we hope for a proper game which reaches its conclusion. The San Siro, for so long Milan's fortress, decorated top to bottom in the colours of the famous Rossoneri. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, if you want to secure a clean sheet, Peter, this is a very good way of going about it. It adds discipline and lends a stubbornness to that midfield, which can stifle opposition attempts to play through, and it takes a lot of pressure off your defence, of course. Forces longer passes through the aerial route. So, all things considered, that extra layer across midfield is highly, highly effective.
So off we go then. Pandev, well, they can break here. Berami gets it out to the wing. And here's Pandev. Going for goal! And he's done it!
Genoa are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Milan didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Gets into a dangerous position. Has he picked him out? And it's Radovanovic. Here it comes. Iago Falque. Defending of the desperate variety. Battles to win it back. Schöner has been caught there, it's a foul. Schöner! Looks to bypass the midfield. Gets it back. Pandev. Tries lifting it over. Looks to clip it forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Swung over into the mid. Shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Drilled in low. And he's there to hoof it away. Out towards the flank. Milan are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. He's got options out wide. And that's been levered clear. Milan get it back again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, the goalkeeper needs to have everything to his liking, and he's barking out the orders now.
Oh, good stop, it had to be! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And it's hoisted clear. Iago Falque tries to get it forward quickly, looks to dink one in. Pandev is fouled. Knocks it away. Plays it out to the wing. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Tries to get it clear. Hoists it forward. Schöner. Out to the left it goes. Pandev. Pandev looking to run onto it. And he just whacks it away. And it's played forward. Oh, good interception. Radovanovic goes looking. Over to the left. Radovanovic. Up towards the front line. Cuts it out. Played into space out wide. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And now they can launch a counter. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And help's available out wide. Pandev with the towering header! Forward it goes. Decent looking ball. He's left, real chance! Hoists it forward. Now it's Pandev looking to break out here. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Milan need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution. I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Could move up a gear here, and it's Schöner. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that is as far as they're going to go. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And it's been taken straight back. He gets past his man. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Walk forward. What does he try from here? Schöner. Christian Zapata. Barami. And it's played forward. He's got options out wide. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Defenders on the back foot. Pandev. Schöner. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Out to the right. That's surely a foul, free kick. Played towards the front men. There are a few waiting for it.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Back into the middle. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to get it forward quickly. And some clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
How does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different...
He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
And it's the goalkeepers to play. Gorgeous control there. And that's sprayed out wide. Hits one! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. 2 changes being made right now. Gets it back.
Milan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Deftly done.
Milan are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Pandev. Jago Falke. And it's Schöne. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Schöne! Pandev. This could fall anywhere.
Genoa are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Hoists it forward. Rapidly approaching the end. The undefeated run now looking all but over.
Yeah, it's very much looking that way, but
what?
Well, what I'm trying to say, Peter, is that recent form and confidence levels, that might say otherwise. I mean, it doesn't change the fact that it's hard, but if anyone's going to turn it around, I think it'll be them.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Gets wrestled off the ball. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Genoa probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And he's away. Genoa have a free kick. Gets it upfield. Out to the left it goes. He's through the middle. Now it's Schöner. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile display.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. The stands here, the curva, as the locals call them, make for quite an impressive sight, all in support of the grand old lady of the Italian game. And already we're underway here. And they've been caught out here. Oh, that's neat. Swung over into the middle. Tries to stroke it through. And the ball is out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Into the middle. Oh, smart save. Plays it out to the flank. Gets into some space. Link. That's it! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Crotone getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Hoists it forward. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Away from immediate danger. And through to the goalkeeper. Crotone going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Well played, he saw that coming. He's got options out wide. Lovely bit of skill. In he flies! Brave effort, total commitment.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
There's a long ball. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Cleared without complication. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Hoists it high. That's been won straight back. That's gone a long way up and away. Crossed in, massive leap! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Crotone can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And it's played forward. Lucas! And the second time! Goal! Juventus! And it's Juventus who take the lead. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Juventus break the deadlock.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Hit long and direct. Cleared away. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Time to deliver. Cut out in the nick of time. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Forward it goes. Has he found his man? Good ball. Goes for goal! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Juventus have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Over to the left. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. The end of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Oh, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Juventus are in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're off again. Forward it goes. He's left his man. get that clear. Looks to set one up. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Nicely measured pass. He's one-on-one, hits one!
Oh, great save, real class.
Maxi Lopez really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Lucas. Lucas! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Hoists it forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Lucas. That's not going to make it. And they win it back again. Good clearance and very necessary. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full.
Tries a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. He's in, surely! Hit into the middle. Great challenge, time to perfection. It's broken loose. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done. Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's come loose. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble, yeah? Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's played forward.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gets away from his opponents. Defending of the desperate variety. Lucas. Battles to win it back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Just about up to 75 minutes. Cuts it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And that has been cleared. Finds himself eased off the ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lucas! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Hoists it forward. That'll be a throw-in. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And it's got through. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
Well positioned to make that interception. And the counter is on. Juventus have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Lucas. Here's the cross. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Played out to the right. Looking for space out wide. Oh, really good feet. It's being played forward. So that's it. It is all over. Juventus have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, it was a game that was won by sound tactics. The hustling and harrying forced mistakes and created control. Job done.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all.